Welcome to this video about TalEction and the candidate homepage. This is the page you get to when you have activated your user being created when you applied for a given position. Then you come to this page. This is the candidate homepage, and at the top you see some general information about the functionality, and below that status and what to do. And in the status frame, you are presented the information about the position that you just applied for, and below that, a number of tasks that you're asked to do in order to activate that application. In this case, there are 4 activities that you're asked to do, and all 4 of these tasks are not done, and you see that icon here. When done, this changes to a checked sign. For different positions, different jobs, there are different number of tasks. And there is also, most likely, different type of tasks. Below that, you see a progress bar that will change according to the completion of the tasks, and also a send application. Send application button is disabled until you have completed all the tasks. And in some cases, there is also a match score that you need to surpass in order for you to send application. That depends on the different positions. In order to run the scoring and calculate the match, you open this frame and press Calculate Match. You will see this, and I suggest that you do this after having completed all the tasks, and you see if the Send Application button is enabled or not. Below you have a frame for each of the tasks where you have the Activate Task button, and also the results of the tasks are displayed. So let's start off by pressing the basic task, and here you're taken to the basic information page. Here you're asked to enter some basic information about yourself, like date of birth, gender, etc. And you're also asked to upload a picture and a CV that will be attached to your profile. And you save the data by pressing the Save button. On each of the task screens in the bottom right corner, you have 2 buttons, a Next, which will take you to the next activity, and a Home that will take you back to the home page, the candidate home page. So let's enter some information in the pitch and press Save, and then we go back to the home page, and you see that this changes to a Done icon. And you also see the information displayed in the pitch frame below. So let's go to the third activity, and then which is the values survey. Here you are presented with close to 50 different values, and then you select the ones that are close to your heart, that represents you. You do that by pressing the plus icon. And then the selected values are presented here, and then you can remove if you want by pressing the minus icon. When done, please press Save, and then that activity is done. Then you can press Next to go to the next activity. In this case, that's a set of games. When it comes to games, you are first presented with information about the dynamics of that game. And then you press Start to start the actual game. In this case, it's a game that where you're asked to indicate the direction of the central space shuttle. So now you see that it points to the right. You are to ignore all other space shuttles but the one in the center. So in this case, you see that the center one is pointing left while the other ones are pointing right. So the right answer is left. You can use arrow buttons, or you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. I just pause the video now to complete the video. Okay, now the game is complete, and when a game is complete, you are presented with the results of that game run. And the data is also saved and attached to your profile. So when done, you just press close, and then you either go to the next game by pressing next, or going to the home pipe presenting by clicking on Home. So I see that 2 tasks are completed. If you have done basic and all the games also, then everything will have been completed and the send application will be enabled. If you at any given time want to stop the process for the application for this job and remove all your data, you press the cog in the top right corner. Then you're taken to the data management and test management screen. Here you can clear all the data. You can also send the data, share the data, and convert the user to a standard TalEction user, and then play around with the system for other reasons. You can also clear out individual test results. So I go back to the home page, and this then completes this introductory video to the candidate homepage. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact us at TalEction. Thanks for listening.